guys, so I wanted to go over with you a little bit on the program that I'm putting out. It's going to be fitness and nutrition based, and I wanted to go over a little bit of the gym essentials that you'll most likely need to make sure that you can get through all the workouts that I have in the first part of the program. I am going to break down the fitness side of everything into 3 phases. The first phase is going to be primarily focused on allowing you to learn a little bit more about exercises for different muscle groups, simplify it so you can just grab a dumbbell or a kettlebell. They have those preloaded barbells and some of the simple gym machines. You can pretty much find all this at any like Planet Fitness or UFit, anything like that. You don't need to go to a heavy duty gym just to get a couple of these initial workouts done. And so that's my goal in phase 1, is just to teach you the essentials. You're gonna be in the gym 5 days a week with phase 1, and I break it down into your couple different parts for your upper body. So one of the days you're gonna be working on your bicep, your tricep, and your chest. And then you have another upper body day that's separate, that's going to be focused on just your shoulders. You have another day focused on just your back. And then you also have 2 leg days. Both will have a glute focus, while one has a hamstring and glute, and the other day is going to have a quad and glute focus. The reason why I break it all down is just, again, so you can learn a little bit more about each exercise that's working on your different muscle groups. It can be a little overwhelming when someone's like, hey, you're just gonna do all your upper body in one day, and it's like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be focusing on. So hopefully you'll learn a little bit more with the things that I'm sharing with you. Now, I wanted to go over a little bit what's in my gym bag, because that is something that you're going to bring with you every single day that you're going to the gym. Now, when I'm going to the gym, I always have my gloves. So let me just grab my gym bag here. This is my bag. These are the gloves that I use in my gym bag. These are Gold's Gym. I got them from Marshall's. They're like, I don't know, $5, maybe less. I also got this band for a lot of the glute exercises we're gonna work on in the program. And I got the Buff Bunny collection. This is like the medium resistance band. I think it's awesome. It has this nice little grippy thing in the middle part of it so it doesn't slide when you're doing your exercises. I honestly, if all you have are those cheap little plastic resistance bands, like, I guess go for it, but honestly, I don't think you're gonna get a lot out of it. My mom, she actually got a 3-pack of bands, not the Buff Bunny collection, but she found them on Amazon. Great price. I could find the link and put that below in the video so you guys can follow that link, get the bands, and then you can test out. There's like low resistance, medium, and high, and see what works best for you as you grow in the gym. You're gonna need some good sneakers. I would highly recommend doing like a running or training style sneaker. Fashion sneakers are awesome, but they're not really gonna give you the support you need when you're in the gym. You're gonna find that if you don't have the right support in your shoe, your foot is going to hurt eventually, because getting better at the gym, building up, we get through phase 2, phase 3, and then you're gonna notice when you're lifting heavier weights that your feet are just not planted properly. And I actually talked to my mom. She was having a lot of issues with her feet. I think she was almost getting like a plantar fasciitis, and she had a pretty good running sneaker, I would say, but it was more like a fashion type sneaker. It wasn't necessarily for training or running. And she got new sneakers specifically for training, hasn't had a single issue yet. She uses Under Armour. I personally love Nike sneakers for the running or the training series. They do the trick for me. And I'm flat-footed, so that's typically a problem. But if you can't afford really, really good sneakers, I honestly have seen a lot of shoes. If you go to like these discount stores, they all over the place. Under Armour, Nike, Adidas. I personally love having leggings that have pockets in it. I use Fabletics leggings, and if I know I'll say Marshall's 1,000 more times today, but They have RBX, which is a brand that is common among them to sell. And they have pockets too, and they work great for me as well. So you'll usually only ever see me in Fabletics or like the RBX brand leggings when I'm at the gym because they have pockets, holds my phone. It's great when I'm following a program and I forget how many reps or sets or what's next on my exercise list. And it also allows me if I'm listening to music, so like maybe you want to get a nice pair of headphones or something that's a little bit more smaller on your earbuds, whatever works for you. Headphones are definitely great if you're on your own. You want to watch videos while you're walking on the treadmill to make time go by faster, listen to music, get amped up, all good. Found this little guy at Target, and it was like $5, and it's like an athletic material. It's got a good quality buckle on it, and it's super, super stretchy. A little zipper pouch, throw your phone right in there. This is a travel size foam roller, also $5. Super awesome when you're trying to roll out some really painful parts of your body, legs, back, quads, calves, whatever. So I would highly recommend getting a travel size foam roller. Target seems to be a good place to find stuff like that as well. All right. I don't know about you, but I sweat when I work out. Deodorant, put that in your gym bag. You're gonna wanna do that. And this is Dove's Dry Spray. I sweat, I got a problem. I don't wanna tell you, it's normal because I'm constantly doing things active, chasing a 2-year-old around, whatever it may be. Highly recommend getting some sort of deodorant. You can just spray it on, good to go, dedicated to your gym bag. Yeah. So you're sweating. Maybe you don't feel like washing your hair that day. You do a nice light little ponytail and you take it out and you're like, dry shampoo today maybe? So this is Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Dry Shampoo. The Planet Fitness I go to has a little bowl dryer thing, so I'll spray this in my hair, little bowl dry, maybe throw a brush or comb in your bag too to go with it. And I can actually sometimes leave the gym looking better than when I came in. I don't know, it happens. And something that also happens, I run out of my BCAAs. So annoying, but that's fine. This little bad boy, Mio Sport Electrolytes plus B vitamins. When you put pre-workout in this shaker, you can't put anything else in here. Like protein shakes, not going in this. Well, plain water, never gonna taste normal. So, if I run out of my BCAAs and I had pre-workout that morning in the bottle, and I'm thirsty when I work out, I will throw this Mio Sport in there. Tastes great. You get the electrolytes, the B vitamins, orange flavor. I actually really like this flavor. I've tried a couple of them. I didn't really like them. Lemon lime's okay. This one, real good. I definitely recommend getting something like this to throw in your bag. Let's see what else I got here. I've got other goods in here, but I'm gonna wait to share those for the other phases of the exercise program, but I'll let you know, don't worry. And a towel. I don't know, just a towel. Oh, well, I've got lots of stuff in my gym bag. I didn't realize how much I had until I took it all out. Anything else? Oh, a jacket. I always have a jacket on. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so many gym essentials, right? Another thing that I find to be an essential is gonna be your shaker bottle. And this one's missing the base. Hold on a second. Okay, back. I also grabbed a couple other things while I ran to the kitchen. All right, so this is a shaker bottle that comes with an attachment on the base, screws off. Woo, super awesome. And also, if you happen to have vitamins or pills you take every day, it comes with a little base. I got this from Marshall's. It was like $6 or $7. It's a blender bottle at Pro Stack. They sell these at Target also. You don't have to go to Marshall's or whatever to find it, but they're a lot cheaper there. Now, you ask, why do I need this bottom part? What's the point of this? Well, let me give you a little rundown on my morning routine before I go to the gym. Wake up in the morning, stumble into the kitchen, and I take one capful of this L-Carnitine product, and I was using the 1500 milligrams. This one's 3000. It's Isotori L-Carnitine LS3 3000. It's a fat loss support. This one's gummy bear flavored. They also have pink lemonade, which is in the 1500 milligrams, and that's also really good. But I'll do a shot of this, or you can add it to your pre-workout if that's something you're into. And this is stimulant free, it increases energy, no calories, no sugar, and it boosts your metabolism just to help with the fat loss process. I actually find that like my core has been leaning out a little bit more quickly with adding this into my daily regimen. So I usually only use that on days that I work out. Now, when I finish my L-Carnitine shot, I keep that in the fridge, by the way, cold, always good, keep that cold. I'll fill just a couple of ounces of water in here, like 2-3 ounces, because I don't like to overdo it with the, I can say the word, I got it. I don't like to overdo it with my pre-workout in terms of like the liquid, because I just want to get it over with for the most part. I love this. I've tried a bunch of other pre-workouts, and so far I can't find anything that I like more than this one. It's the EVL Evolution Nutrition BCAA Lean Energy, and it's in the cherry limeade flavor. Don't let that fool you. It doesn't taste like cherry, doesn't taste like limeade. I think it tastes like gummy bear. I love it. So good. It's like a little more sour, like a sour gummy worm maybe. But this has, I believe, 500 milligrams of the L-Carnitine in it as well. It also has fat burning in it. It has 5 grams of premium BCAAs, the amino acids, which are really good for energy and endurance and recovery. So I am a huge believer in using the BCAAs to keep your muscles from getting super sore, and it really does make a difference. If I go a week without the BCAAs in my body, I am sore every day. It's horrible. So I love that they have the BCAAs with the lean, and it's a pre-workout. Awesome. Tastes amazing. Throw 2 scoops of this in here. It's, I think, equivalent to almost like a cup of coffee just by doing the 2 scoops. Let me see. I don't know, these labels are fun to read. Oh, this also has CLA, which honestly, not a scientist, not a nutritionist, but I have gotten good recommendations on using CLA to also help with the increase of burning the belly fat. Maybe the combination of this and L-Carnitine really does the trick for me, but you can see a little more definition when I am using these products. So I'll throw this into my blender bottle, a couple ounces of water, and then I throw a bunch of ice in here. Shake it up real good after I sneak out of the apartment, because no way I'm shaking this bottle when Cooper is still sleeping and Johnny's asleep too. Now you ask, what do I put into the bottom of this thing here? You're like, why do I need this? It takes away space. I used to take my BCAA energy, like this is not the energy one, but it's the non-stimulant BCAA. I used to just take the whole bottle with me in my gym bag, and that's a pain. Then you gotta scoop it, unscrew it, hope that you don't lose the whole thing while you're in the gym locker room just trying to get ready. So I just, while I'm doing this into the big part, I take 1 scoop of the lean BCAA, also by EVL Evolution Nutrition, watermelon flavored. Also really, really yummy. So I'll store it in the bottom here, and by the time I get to the locker room, I'm done with my pre-workout. I will then take this out, pour it into the main part, and then I'll just fill it up with more water at the gym. Boom, easy, done. That's my morning routine with the supplements. Now that we know what's in my gym bag and what should be in your gym bag before you start phase 1 of this fitness program, I wanted to also go over just a little bit more on the nutrition side. I am not a licensed nutritionist. I am not a doctor. I just have my own experiences, and maybe you're curious on what I've done to help me lose over 55 pounds since I've had my son. So if you want to give the nutrition side a shot, let me just share with you what I've done that I think has worked for me. But let me tell you, disclaimer, like, I do not want you to follow this if you think that there will be anything that can harm you in terms of your own dietary needs. So consult a physician if you have any concerns. I know people go on fad diets all the time, and maybe they're not trying to test it out by anybody. Maybe they are, but that person is not you. So take it with a grain of salt, but I just want to make sure that you're not putting everything into this nutrition plan, and if it doesn't work or if you don't feel good on it, like, that's fine. Everyone's different. So what works for me may not work for you. Make your own adjustments, and I just wanted to be able to share with you guys what I did. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of the South Beach diet, but I've tried it a lot in the past. I used it once before my wedding, and honestly, it works amazing for me. I think the only downside is sometimes you'll lose some muscle when you do the initial phases of it, because it's not keto, but it does have a phase of it that is similar to how keto works, in the sense that you're eliminating carbs and starches that throw your glycemic index off whack and out of balance and make you crave sugars and carbs. So I think it works really well for me, and in the next parts of the phases of the South Beach diet, which I'm not gonna say like I'm followed it strictly, but the first part of it is what I did, and it seriously works wonders for me because I have a sweet tooth. The first part of the South Beach diet is supposed to be 14 days, but it's really hard to make it that far. It's really hard. So I highly recommend doing 10 days. I think once I get to day 10, I've pretty much seen the changes that I've wanted to see in phase 1, where I'm not craving the sugars anymore, and I'm usually ready to move on at that point, which a lot of you will be ready. So for the first 10 days, and you can do it, it's just 10 days, just 10 days, you got this. No alcohol, no sugar, no fruit, no grains, no starches, some veggies. This includes some veggies as well with the starches, and no cured meats. Now, what you can have, that one's easy, right? Lean meats, protein shakes. Real quick, let me just show you. I love this protein shake so much. I'll give you the recipe for what I do with it. It's amazing, but this is EVL Evolution Nutrition's stacked protein. This also has BCAAs in it. BCAAs all around. 25 grams of protein. Basically, everything we're doing here is to attempt to not lose the muscle mass that we're trying to gain. So it's possible that that's going to happen during this period, but do everything in your power to get as much protein in as possible to help keep your muscles growing. And this flavor is vanilla ice cream. I do love chocolate, I'm a chocoholic, but the vanilla is great when you're trying to mix it with things, so just keep that in mind. All right, moving on. So again, yes to lean meats, protein shakes that are low carb. Most veggies, I would say, is a yes. Pretty much all veggies, especially if they're green. Green ones are almost always the best kind. Lean dairy, so that's like low-fat dairy products. That's where this does differ a lot from how the keto works, in that sense, where they're just like, yes, butter, whole milk, cream. Like, no. And then, yes, lots of water, which is my weakness, and you'll see I try really, really hard. I struggle with the water part. So maybe we can get on this water train together. We'll come up with things that can make it a little bit easier. So that's the basics of what we're looking at with that first 10 days. I'm not going to tell you how many calories you need to take in because, again, everyone's different. Your height, your current weight, your physical activity. Like, I know we're going to put you into like a fitness program, but the weights that you use and how hard you really work in those exercises are going to differ from person to person. Your current metabolic rate is different. So I'm not going to tell you how many calories you need to consume. I'm just going to tell you the kinds of foods that you should not be eating in the first 10 days. And then we will have another 20-day period of this first phase. So phase 1 is 4 weeks long, 30 days. So the first 10 days, we're gonna follow this strict part of the program. Then once we get to day 11, it's like, all right, in moderation, we're gonna allow the complex carbs to come back into the diet. I would say if you're gonna have alcohol, like keep it to like a vodka, club soda, maybe a little lime. Do something along the lines of like red wine, maybe like 2 drinks a week. I really would say try not to have more than that. So if you crack open a bottle of wine, know and plan ahead, like, okay, I'm gonna have this wine right now, and then maybe put it in the fridge, have another glass 2 days later, and then like just in moderation. We don't want to overdo it here. We're trying to learn in moderation on everything, and that's going to help build a healthy lifestyle change. So once we get to day 11, pick one time throughout the day in which you will introduce that complex carb. So whether it's fruit, you want to do like an oatmeal in the morning, I would stay away from doing that carb late at night unless, my only thing I would say is if you're exercising after work, then yeah, you can do that starch with your dinner. But other than that, I would say once a day for those next 2 weeks, 2.5-ish weeks, I guess, 20 days. It's almost 3 weeks, I don't know. So we're doing 10 days, then 20 days. And then we'll talk about phase 2 later on and what we're gonna start introducing with the next round of exercises and how you can introduce more of the carbs into your diet. And I will be giving you some fun recipes along the way with videos that I make. Whew. So, I know we've been talking for a while. It's been going on for a while. Maybe it'll be edited down and it'll be a little bit easier to digest everything I'm saying to you because I know it's so much, but I swear, so worth it. I'm trying so hard to get this done for you guys, and I know I'm not a professional in any sense, and it's the first time I'm doing this to share, but I mean, I've been training my mom. She's my gym partner, and this has been going on almost 2 years now with her. So I just figured I've been really able to help her. She's learned a lot, and maybe other people have questions and I could share, and I just want an opportunity to help other people with this. Well, that wraps everything up on this video. I'm going to be putting out some more videos for you all, so make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be giving you recipes, and I'll also go over a rundown on every exercise that I put into the program. The link to the program will be in the description of this video, and I'm also going to be able to answer any questions you have on Instagram, or if you want to throw anything down in the comments, let me know. But I'm very excited to share this with all of you, and any feedback you have will just make phase 2 that much better. All right, well, have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to this journey with you all. Bye.